Could you use a boat day? Well, I sure could. And anytime I'm on a boat, it's like you sprinkled gold dust on me. Well, this beer is quite the reputation. It is called Gold Dust, and it is from Inner Voice. And I've heard some mighty fine things about this beer. Not a reference to the previous review you saw on this channel, but I think it might tantalize my spirits quite well and make me feel like I am at paradise on a boat. Let's find out. I'll let you know how to feel like you're having a boat day with a discount on me, and we'll sprinkle some gold dust on you, hopefully, right after the theme song. Sprinkle some gold dust on me. Welcome back to the Upstate Studio with yours truly, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto, for another beer review. And if you're in need of a boat day, I can't necessarily offer that, but I can offer you a fine beer review from a fine brewery in Georgia. That is Inner Voice out of Decatur. And speaking of boat days, head on down to the description below, click the link, and use the code Nutmeg15. That is Nutmeg15, Nutmeg15 for everyone in the back. Get a 15% discount off at checkout off anything from the Boat Day Apparel shop. Now, Inner Voice, this was an extra little stop off the Mighty Fine Beer Festival out of Duluth at Goodword at the end of June. So, Beer Me GVL and I stopped by Inner Voice on the way out of town to check them out. And we saw a social post that said, "We still have Gold Dust." I'm thinking, oh, this must be like a hype beer. Well, check, sign me up. I'm all about the hype beer. So, Gold Dust by Inner Voice. I will give you a look at this pretty can on a trip around Canada on the Shane Cam. So as you can see on the can, I mean, it's Gold Dust in big gold fonts. It says 9% double IPA on it. There's a lot of little spritzy sprinkles on it, and a big message on the side that says "Thank you, Inner Voice," with what I would imagine is the Inner Voice logo, a profile silhouette with a thought bubble in place of the brain. Keep cold, drink fresh. Not a lot on there besides a QR code. On Untapped, ABV is confirmed at 9%. 30 IBUs are listed. For once, a hazy IPA with the IBUs listed. Amazing. It is confirmed as a double New England IPA. 124 check-ins, 118 unique, which makes me curious because that's, for something that supposedly has a reputation, that's not a very big sample size, but 104 are ranked 4.35. So, yes, it's still got a reputation for being something very good, but not a lot of people have had it, I suppose, or at least not a lot have checked it in. Anyway, double IPA dry out with Riwaka, Simcoe, Mosaic, and citrus. Notes of ripe melon, citrus, and berries. That sounds quite good. The pictures look quite good. And let's not waste any more time. Give our ode to One Flight Down with a shakluk. And we hard pour it because you know where you're watching. Considerably more active head than my last hazy review. Gold Dust. It's running up fairly fast. That'll be all right. It'll be okay. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Very much a diaper white head. Color-wise, you are most definitely not seeing me through there. It's kind of got that traditional denser yellowish orange type of hue, but a little thinner around the edges. It almost looks white on the edge, whether that's the light getting through or just kind of the clarity of the beer. But pretty standard look to it for the style, I would say. Let's get the aromatics. Try not to snort it. Or as Ginger Yeti Road Beer says, dip my beak in it. It has a very dry aroma to it. It's funny because I get something of a white wine or grape-ish type of essence, and it's not nectar on hopped or anything like that, or there's no phantasm powder, nothing of that nature. So I'm a little surprised at the grape notes. Grape/white wine. I get something of that melon note. It's a little denser, but it's kind of buried in there. I'm not really getting a big sweet note, so the berries I'm not really picking up in the aroma. Not a big sweet essence coming out of it. I'm getting dry. I'm getting piney. I'm getting a bit of sharp hopness to it. But in any event, it does smell right on point for the style, and it smells pretty good. So let's not waste more time. Cheers. Ooh. All right. There's a sharp quality to this. There's a piney quality to this. But it's all up front, and it mellows out very, very quick. It mellows out into a strong melon flavor. Cantaloupe, maybe even honeydew, that sort of thing. So the melon is definitely coming through a lot. I will say it's shying more towards the Simcoe, Mosaic, the Riwaka. I mean, I guess the Riwaka probably could have some melon qualities. When I think of melon, I always think of Nectaron, which I know that's not necessarily true because Nectaron should be the grape. But it's got that sharpness up front. It dries out very quickly, so you are left with no aftertaste on this. Which I can honestly appreciate. The amount of hazy IPAs I've had, and you get it and it burns out your palate. I've gotten to the point where I very much appreciate a hazy that's drying, because it gives you everything you want, and then it dissipates, and then you can it's like every sip is a new experience of the beer. I would say it's very, very solid, and it's got a heavier body than the last hazy you saw, but it's still kind of crushable. It's not much. Doesn't feel like it's much more than a medium body. And I will say, for being 9%, it probably drinks like a 6.5. So it's a little sneaky in that regard too. So that's quite solid, and I'm definitely sprinkle some dust on me, because I'll pour another one of these and be quite happy and entertained by it. Again, if you are in need of a boat day like I am, head on down in the description below, click the link, use the code NUTMEG15. That is Nutmeg15, Nutmeg15 for a 15% discount off checkout of anything from the Boat Day Apparel shop. Cheers, friends. Sprinkle some dust on you. I'll see you next time.